Hey everybody, this is Ralph. What's going on YouTube? So I wanted to make a short video on some of the firearms that I have. These are all Sarsilmaz SAR arms. I have the Sar B6P, the Sar K2P, and recently I acquired the Sar B6 Hawk in metal frame. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because I wanted to see if I can swap the slides on each frame. This is a polymer frame, full size, 4.5 inch barrel. This is a K2P with a, I believe a 3-inch, if I'm not mistaken, barrel, or 3.5, or not too sure. You gotta check that. Don't take my word for it. And this metal frame, Sar B6 Hawk, is also a full-size 4.5 barrel. So first up, I wanted to see if I can put the K2P slide on the metal frame of the B6. So there you go. This is a K2P frame with the full size 4.5 inch barrel slide from the Sar B6 Hawk. As you can see on the rear, it doesn't go all the way back, but I'm pretty sure that it functions the same. That's the only thing that looks weird or different, other than that part right there. And then the metal frame has the slide for the K2P now, and does stick out a little bit on the back, but it can also be functional. I mean, it looks pretty good. This could be a pretty good concealed carry configuration. It's got the adjustable sight on the rear, and with a metal frame, it might be good for the recoil, but we'll see. I'm gonna have to test it out, so y'all are gonna have to stand by. And just for fun, this is the frame of the Sar B6P with the Sar B6 Hawk slide, slightly off to the rear, and over here slightly off to the front. I think the slide for the Hawk is slightly smaller in distance or in length. So this is the metal frame Hawk with the B6P slide, as you can see, slightly up to the front, slightly up to the rear. So definitely the slide for the B6P is slightly longer for some reason, but it functions well. It locks the slide, everything works well. The only thing is that I gotta go and shoot it to see if it functions correctly, so stand by for that. Just a little comparison on the slides. The one on top is from the B6P, and the one on the bottom is for the B6. metal frame. So they're equal on the back, but as you can see on the front, the B6P is slightly longer. And on the rear, on the top, it's slightly different on the rear. I guess the what is this? Yeah, the top one is the B6P. On the rear, it's slightly slanted. And on the Hawk, it's a little bit straight. So I don't know why it changes that much. Everything else looks the same. I don't know if it'll accept the same barrels. I'm gonna take the barrels out and I'm gonna compare them. So the barrels, the one on top is for the B6P and the one on the bottom is for the Hawk. They look the same to me. Still gotta function check them, but they appear the same to me. Gotta swap them, see how they feel. The recoil spring and the rods, they look the same for the B6P and the B6. Nothing much changes. Gonna swap them to see if they work the same. As far as the frames, slightly different. The B6P is on the top. It's slightly longer, and the Hawk metal frame is on the bottom. Also in the rear, the B6P is slightly thicker than the Hawk. But other than that, it's the same interiors. Everything's the same except that the metal frame has got the continuous slide, the rail all the way to the back, and the B6P has the 4-point rails. And I function checked the I swapped the spring, the recoil spring, the guide rod, and the barrels on each different slide, and they worked good. I mean, I function checked them manually and they seem to work fine. Like I said, I just gotta go and shoot them, see how they feel. Other than that, they seem pretty swappable. That goes for the K2P as well. Stand by for a follow-up of the function check on the shooting range. Thanks for watching. See you next time.